Hey guys, welcome back to From the Road with Robert. It is currently Saturday. I got a few updates for you guys, and we'll talk about them a little more. But I moved from Springerville, where I was at, to the next town. The snow come through, the cold temperatures come through. It really wasn't that bad because of the no humidity. I did stay in a park the last couple of days just so I could keep my tanks empty, and therefore I had no freezing issues whatsoever. So getting ready to get out of where I'm at, but stay tuned and I kind of fill you in when I found out about this area and what I got planned today. Hey guys, I am outside here. I'm just filling up my my water real quick, just so I can hit the road. Yeah, I got full hookups here, so filling up the fresh water tank, dumping the gray and the black, and getting ready to hit the road as I explore the area today. So I'm in St. John's area. Stayed here last night with the temperatures dipping low. I wanted to make sure I didn't freeze anything. And I'm actually have an appointment Tuesday to get this thing is sagging a little bit. Let me turn this around. So yeah, this thing is sagging a little bit. The springs need to be replaced, and those parts are on order, and they'll be here Tuesday, so I gotta go back in Tuesday so that the mechanic can get that taken care of. But yeah, this is the site that I'm at. I'm kind of just hanging around this area. It's supposed to be less cold this evening overnight, so I'm planning to go back to boondocking this evening, so we'll see how that goes. I guess officially this would be the outside tour of this thing, so yep. I guess we'll do that. This is a Dodge Ram B350 Coachman family van. Hasn't got the greatest paintwork in the world, but she was cheap. She gets me down the road and she seems pretty reliable. Just got my regular water hookup, my city water, my power, generator that works, just is a little temperamental at the high altitude. Do have the inbuilt fridge, but as I've mentioned, I don't use that. I have a 12-volt fridge. I had to put in a custom gray water tank because the previous owner apparently had removed that. And then I got my black tank here, which that valve is pretty low, but it's not been an issue so far. But I don't know, that may change in the future. Guess we'll come all the way around here. But yeah, this thing is old. It's a 92, but it's got relatively low miles on it. And then my propane hiding under there, inbuilt tank, battery. Not the best job, but I didn't want to drill through the fiberglass roof, but those are the wires for the solar panels on the roof. I have two of the flat mounted flexible panels, the sun power cells. This is the back where I put in a AC unit, and as I explained from the interior tour, that is mounted from the inside, so that isn't coming out anywhere. And then I just put a little cargo rack on the back. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Anyway, the thing I wanted to explain to you guys is, while kind of hanging around this town and getting to know the people, and I discovered that there's a lot of people that, RV here and homestead here and have off-grid properties. It seems to be really common here. Then I started looking at the cost of land, because there's a lot of people doing that here. And then to discover that the land is fairly inexpensive, and it's very easy to purchase. So I don't want to make a knee-jerk reaction. I want to make sure this is something that I definitely want to do, but it is possible before I leave here sometime next week, I may be a landowner. I may not put anything on it. I may not do anything with it immediately, but I'm going to go tour a few places today. Maybe bring you guys along to look around. The main things, even though I want to be off-grid, I want to make sure that I can get water, there's a way to dump waste, and if I did want it, I could hook up septic. As far as internet and communications, as you know, I work full-time remote. Seems a lot of people around here are using Starlink or cellular data, which is what I use now. And if you're lucky enough, apparently people do have Frontier fiber or cable around here. In a lot of these properties. So anyway, that's kind of what I'm doing today. And I'm going to be going to Concho area, which is the next town over, to go look at properties, and then we'll dip into Sholo and try to get you guys a little bit of video and pictures today of the area. But yeah, that's what we're doing today as we hang out in northern Arizona while I wait for parts to come in to get this van repaired, which, by the way, was literally half the cost of anywhere else that I had quoted out to get it fixed. So yeah, I don't think it's a mistake that I found this town and that I found this guy. What do they say? Everything happens for a reason. Oh, I think my water's full. Let's find out. Yep, let me turn that off. I mean, that filled it pretty darn quick, so I don't know if it's just an air hole, if it is really full. I guess I got no way of telling for sure. Let me turn it on again, I want to just make sure, because that filled it really, really quick. Nope, that is definitely full. I mean, it is a small tank, so maybe that's right. Well, I'm gonna put the cap back on here and then fill my water jugs. Yeah, if any of you guys have it looks okay from a distance, but yeah, this paint's pretty bad. If anybody's got a suggestion on fixing it the cheap way without repainting the whole thing, I'm all ears. There's a couple of suggestions I've already had. I don't know, such as rolling it on, spraying it on, not even putting paint on it, wrapping it or doing something else. I'd definitely be interested to know. Anyway, let me go ahead and finish wrapping up around here, and I will see you guys when I'm on the road. And yeah, I don't really have a lot else to say. This is all happening really fast. But yeah, I don't know what it is about this place, but I really like it here so far, and I like the people here, and it's beautiful. I thought, when I thought of Arizona, I thought it just desert, and this may be desert, but it's very different to what I expected. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon. Alright guys, we are leaving. I don't know how the audio is. Yeah, well, I guess we'll see. Hopefully the audio is not terrible, because the mic on this thing is pointing directly at the door jamb, and I know that I don't think it's like completely airtight, so yeah. You hear that squeaking in the background also. That's one of the reasons I'm taking it in. You may or may not hear it. Yeah, this is the park I stayed at last night. Nice little place. A little more than I wanted to pay. I mean, it was like $48 after tax, and that was with a Good Sam discount. The one the previous was only $36. So I gotta find where the trash is, because they didn't give me a map when I came in here. Fun fact about this place too: the speed limit in the park is 9.5 miles an hour. 9.5, not 10. Not 9, 9.5. I don't know if that's just to be funny or what, but yeah. Okay, I think we're pretty close. Office over to my left. These are like the permanent sites where people live here monthly. The one I was in was just a regular, daily or weekly site. Anyway, excuse the little tag in the window there. There's not much I can do about that, just where the camera phone is positioned. Here's the trash right here. Okay. Alright, I'll be right back. Let me grab the trash and dump it before we leave. She'll be right back. The Door locks went open. There we go. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know where I'm going yet. It's gonna head into the little, I don't know if I call it downtown, but like the main street, the main place where all the businesses are. Ooh, it's actually getting a little warm. I have this jacket on. I'm going to take it off in a minute. So yeah, this is the area of St. John's, Arizona, near Concho, Snowflake, and Shoalo. Shoalo is where you want to go if you want, and I think Snowflake too is where you want to go if you want like Walmart, a Home Depot, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, this is kind of what the land looks like out here. A lot of these little areas are either been bought up by people and they've not developed on them or done anything with them yet, or they're available for sale. So today my goal is to try to find something with like a little, not so much brush, but with a little flat spot. I'd like to find something with trees. Not too many, but some. But I don't know if I will. But if I can find something that's relatively flat, and then I can take the van on there until I decide what I'm going to do as far as either putting like a tiny house or a full size RV on it. Like a fifth wheel or a travel trailer that could be on the land. I think I keep going here. I went into town yesterday, so I'm trying to remember the exact route. Okay. Yeah, I was driving this thing a little slower than I would usually until the springs are fixed. Otherwise, it becomes like a bouncy castle over sudden bumps. Anyway, I think I take a left down here, and that will take me into the little downtown area, I guess. Yeah, I mean, for Arizona, this is not what I expected. I expected like desert, mountain, desert, kind of, just sand and dust, but there's actually trees here, and it's actually green. So I think I take a left here. Should take us into the school to the right here. That's the high school. And then homes on the left. Just some regular houses. And something I noticed around here, there's a lot of people have RVs on their property. But, yeah, this is not like this particular area is not where I'm planning to snap up a piece of land. We'll get to that. Going to be the next town over, because it's going to be a little more centralized to get to Shoalo, where your big box stores are, and and here too. So it's going to be kind of in the middle of the two. So you get the best of both worlds. Yeah, when this thing is cold, it makes noises and that creaks and whatever else. I'm hoping that once we get those springs replaced, most of that noise will go away. I mean, I don't even know, yeah, as I said, I don't even know if you guys can hear any of that because the noise cancelling on the iPhone 13 Pro is pretty good. Okay. So I guess this is what we would call Main Street. And we're gonna take a left here. I'll kind of just show you guys what's here in case you're thinking about, you know, if you ever looked into the whole land thing in Arizona. I didn't even know it was, I mean, I had some idea people were doing it, but I had no idea it was this popular. But, I don't know how well you could see it because of the camera angle, but we got a gas station to the left. There's a Dollar General. Over to the right here, there's an Ace Hardware, which is a grocery store, also a Subway, an auto parts store, and then the police station here too. And then there's a second gas station. And then there's a UPS store, some other local businesses, a place to like do laundry, take showers if you don't have a shower. That's what we got here. And then there's a place up here that you can fill propane at too. And oh, that guy's water in front is bouncing out of his tank. He didn't put a cap on that thing. I don't know how much water he's gonna have left when he gets back. Anyway, I think I don't know about to explain. The way it works here is you get your water delivered most of the time, and then you choose how you want to do your septic, and then you can hook up to the grid. But as I said, a lot of people are off-grid and use solar around here. So yeah. Anyway, we are heading towards Concho. guys a little further down the road. Well, I'm in the neighborhood of where this property is. Not sure I 100% like it. I took a quick look. It's got neighbors next to it. It's cheap. I mean, it's mostly flat, but there is some gradient to it. I mean, it's super cheap, but it's not always a good thing. Yeah, and I don't know. It seems like these lots are really close together, and some of these properties are the greatest. Yeah, I think this one might be a bust. I'm not feeling this. It is close to power. It's close to. I mean, it's close to a freaking cable hookup, but yeah, I'm not too sure that I like this. So I think I'm gonna keep going. Let me see what else I can find. There's a couple of more, but I just have the GPS coordinates, and for some reason it keeps trying to take me to the wrong place. So I'll give it a shot. Okay. So I can figure out how to get out of this neighborhood. I mean, the cool thing is around here is there is like a road. It's not just dirt. Okay, well, seems like a good place to turn around. Turn around and go back the other way, and then I'll show you guys what I was just looking at. Okay. Yeah, this is not what I had in mind, so yeah, I think this is gonna be a pass. There's a couple of nice properties here though. This one right here, and this one, and actually no, it's a little further down. I misspoke too early. It's not that one. It's almost there. Okay. Okay, so this is what it would be next to. This is it right here. Clean out the window a little bit. I'm not gonna get out again. I already walked the property, but that's it right there. It goes all the way back to where that power pole is. And then it comes across here, I think, to where that cable thing is, and then you can't see, but it goes up to where that fence is right there. So, and I mean, I could park this on there, but I mean, if I was to try to put some property on there, I might have to clear out some of those trees and stuff. I don't know. But not a huge fan of the street that I'm on. So yeah, I think we're gonna continue to the next property. We're on our way to the next property. Just a quick overview again. I already looked at one. It wasn't what I was thinking. There's another one I'm gonna go look at. Doesn't look like it has a lot of restrictions. There was a few more, but they have too many restrictions on building and living on it and all that kind of stuff. So this other one, and hopefully it doesn't take me off the beaten path too much. And we'll just see where this one takes us, because it seems like a reasonable deal.
Continue for 3 miles.
Okay, just turned off the main highway. It says 3 miles. 3 miles up the road it should be here. This is a paved road. This is a good sign. Looks like a school to my right, maybe? I don't know. That's the public library right there. Road is not in the greatest condition. Oop, something in the back just fell down. Probably another spatula. Always losing spatulas. Really slow down here. There's a lot of washboard on this road. If I was in something else, it wouldn't be so bad, but yeah, that's okay. The question is, am I going to be able to find this thing again? I thought it was a little bit closer. I don't know where the Google directions are taking me, to be totally honest. I hope it's the right place. Okay, so that was a bust. I didn't even get all the way there. I was close, but the road was almost like impassable in this thing without like four-wheel drive. So yeah, it's a shame the listing didn't mention that. They usually do. So whew, headed back the other way. Yeah, I'm not really equipped to be driving on these roads. And I think I'd prefer something that, you know, I was happy when we first drove into the neighborhood, but then as we started to get further and further out, I was like, yeah, I don't know about this. I mean, being out there is cool, but being this far out, too sure on that one. Okay, well, I'll see you guys when I get back to the main highway. Hey everyone, well, I got back to the main road and then I ended up continuing to drive into Sholo. I have some errands that I need to run. I wanted to look around here, see if I could find anything, but I think for today that's probably it for this video. I just thought I'd take you on my little adventure of looking for property around here. Not something that I considered before yesterday, so I'll continue to see what I can find, and if it works out, it works out. If not, then oh well. It's been I've enjoyed my time in this area, and I'm not over with it yet, so I'll talk to you guys in a couple of days. Anyway, peace out. Go ahead, like, subscribe, share, comment, you know the drill, and I'll see you on the next video. All right, bye.